to miss our training today, have them reach out to Sarah, because later today I will be sending a copy of this recording over to her. So if they want to have a copy of this recording, they can just ask Sarah, and she'll be able to provide it for them.
You get a copy of PowerPoint?
Yeah. Yep, the recording and the PowerPoint, they're all together. And I do want to point out to everybody that using a CaterTrack site is going to be pretty similar to a lot of other online retailers that you've worked with in the past. If you've ordered from a site like Amazon.com or Zappos, you'll have little or no trouble placing an order on a CaterTrack site. So just to have a couple of pieces of information for everybody. Your site web address, that's going to be www.blackhawk.catertrack. Site will be utilizing our catering module.
This link is also located on the intranet, the room reservation.
That with CaterTracks, you don't have to be on campus to place an order. If you would like phone tag with the caterer, I'm going to show you just how easy it is to request a change to an order. So today's session is all about the customer's experience of using a CaterTrack site. In this session, we'll go over how the customer can create an account and log in. Then we'll head over to the My Account page, and I'll show you how the customer can create an order. We'll go to the 4-step process, and I do ask everybody that the customer must complete all 4 steps of the checkout process to finish their order. Then we'll head over to the catering calendar page, as well as the managing orders area. From the managing orders area, the customer can request a change and repeat an order. Guys, just give me one page. So this is your site homepage. When a customer wants to log in, and all they have to do is come over to here on the left-hand side of this homepage. But before the customer can start placing orders, they'll need to create an account. And when the customer needs to create an account, they can just click on this link right here. And this link is going to take customers into our customer information form. It's quite easy on your site to set up a customer account. All you have to do is fill out all of the fields that have an asterisk, because those are required, and you can start placing orders. Customers will need to create a password. The only requirement we have with our passwords is that they are a minimum of 6 characters. The passwords can be as simple as you would like. So for example, if you just wanted to be Blackhawk, let's say, you can just have it be Blackhawk. You won't have to worry about adding special combinations of numbers or letters or symbols like you would see with other online. If you would like to join the mailing list to keep up to date on what's going on with the catering team, you can click here. And if you are a customer with tax exempt, just fill out your tax ID and you'll be able to this customer that I created before our training. Quick tour of the Whenever a customer logs in, the system will take them into this My Account page. You'll notice right here this corporate memo. This corporate memo is a public message. Right now, for example, we have information about how to place an order for an all-day event on site. Keep an eye out because if that information ever changes in this box, it most likely will pertain to you. From the Order History tab, its customer is able to see every order they have ever placed on this site. Even if they were a heavy user and have placed hundreds of orders over several years, they'll all be saved within this Order History tab. If a customer wanted to add any special notes or comments about their account, they can do that right from down here. So let's say, for example, as a customer, you wanted to alert the kitchen staff or the catering team that you had a special dietary need, like a gluten or a peanut allergy, or maybe that you were the order administrator for an entire department. You can put that information right here in the customer comments box. It sort of acts like a wildcard field on the site. If you ever needed to update your customer information, you're just going to click right here, and that will take you into the customer information form where we just were. This online wallet is one of the biggest benefits of using the CaterTrack system. It allows a customer to store as many different payment methods as they would like. So in theory, as a customer, you could set up as many different credit cards into this wallet as you would like. We'll go over all of these today. View My Catering. This is where a customer can go to check out their orders for the current month. Manage orders. If the customer ever wanted to repeat an order, they're going to click right here. But for now, I'm going to walk everybody through the 4-step checkout process of placing an order. So over here on the right, you will notice all of the different categories within your menu. To get started on placing an order, you're going to click on one of these categories. So for me, I'm going to place a breakfast order for next week. So right now we're on what is known as a category page. From the category page, you're able to see all of the different products within that category. If there's a about or something you know you're going to order, you're going to click next to that product where it says View Details. So from the product page, the customer count for the event. So this product is like a few of the other products that are on your menu. In this case, you have to order at least 10. If you want to have less than 10, reach out to Sarah because there is a way for her to set it up on the back of the house where you could have, 8 or 9 of this product as an example. On every product within your menu, you're going to notice the special instructions box. The special instructions box can be used for a couple of different reasons. Let's say, for example, you were having an event where some people had a special dietary need, like a gluten or a peanut allergy. You could put that information right here in the special instructions. Also use this box. Let's say, for example, if you wanted your order prepared a certain way. So maybe with this breakfast, I only want regular coffee only. That will alert the kitchen staff and the catering team that you only want to have regular coffee with the order. Within several products within your menu, you're going to notice what are called non-included add-ons. So for example, with this product, let's say I wanted to add a different drink. Maybe I wanted to add some bottled water or some of this spa water right here. I could just add that right into my order, and that will go on just like I'm adding another product. So from step 1 of the checkout process, The customer can remove any products they don't want to include on their order. They can change the quantity. And if the customer wants to add to the order, they're just going to click right here where it says Add More, and that will take them back into the catering menu where they can add to the existing order. So here in step 2, the customer is going to choose a date for their order. You guys will notice that this calendar actually has a couple of different kinds of dates. When you're on a date in red, you're going to get our hard block message. And that hard block message reads, "Stop. Please note, we are unable to accept online orders on such short notice. Please call the catering office to discuss your catering request." So at this point, the customer cannot proceed with the order online. If they want this, they will have to contact the catering office directly. Now, when a customer clicks on a date in yellow, they're going to get our soft block message. And that soft block message reads, "Warning, proceed, but due to short notice, you must contact the catering office for a verbal confirmation." So at this point, the customer can still proceed with the order online. However, right after they are done, we recommend they give the catering office a call just to make sure they have all the food on hand, so hopefully they won't have to worry about any substitutions for the order. And when a customer clicks on a date in gray, they're going to get a message in green that reads, "Date good to go," and they can go ahead and proceed with the order. So next, the customer will need to choose a delivery method for the order. And you guys will notice that you have several different delivery options. I just want to point those out to you in here. So after you've chosen your delivery method, look for the fields that have an asterisk because those are required. When you check the box that the contact information, that's going to be the phone number you put in during the customer login phase. Now you are required to put in your department and a room number or name. Floor is not required, but if you need to put it in there, you have this space right here. In event details, you'll notice that all of these fields have an asterisk, which means they are all required. Now, guest count is a required field. This is a more accurate way for the kitchen staff or catering team to know how many people are going to be at the event. This is especially important for customers who will be placing orders with multiple entrees. So here we have another special instructions box. The special instructions box will be used here. Let's say, for example, a customer to alert the delivery person that they have a speaker. Maybe they'll put a note in here that reads something like, "Please keep the food away from the podium." Or maybe they just want their food set up on the left or right-hand side of the room. That's pretty typical of what you'll use this special instructions box for. Customer will just take a quick second to review their order and make sure everything is where it needs to be. If the customer has to make any changes, they can head back to step 1 or 2 right from here. Now the customer is name for their order. So down here you'll notice this button that reads Add Another Order. This allows a customer to access our compound ordering feature. Compound ordering is perfect for customers who are placing orders for all-day events on site. So let's say, for example, you wanted to add a lunch and an afternoon snack order. You would just click Add Another Order, and that will take you back into the catering menu where you could actually add as many as 20 orders onto this one order. So one thing I wanted to point out about compound ordering, if you use this feature, you have to use the same payment method for all of the orders. So here in step 4, the customer is going to choose their payment method. Now, for those of you using a credit card, I want to point out that CaterTrack sites are PCI compliant, which means no one here at my company, nor anyone who manages orders on the back end of the site, will have access to customers' credit card information. I'm going to click on that business card. It's very easy for you if you would like to have your credit card set up into your wallet before you even check out. So this way you can just grab it out of your wallet without having to type out that same information. So you'll notice this CC Additional People box. This is perfect for customers who are co-running an event. So let's say, for example, I was co-running an event with Sarah. I could put Sarah's email address in this box right here, and Sarah will receive a copy of it when I am done placing the order. So after the customer goes through the 4-step checkout process, the system takes them into their order invoice. Now the customer also receives a confirmation email with the details of this invoice as well. Over here on the right, I've highlighted this yellow pin. This is the current status of the customer's order. Now this yellow pin means that the order is in the confirmation pending status. When an order is in the yellow confirmation pending status, that just means that the customer has placed the order, but the catering team has not had a chance to review it yet. The balance due for the order will always show up down here on the bottom of the invoice in yellow. And if the customer would like, they can print out this invoice right here, and they can sync it up to their Microsoft Outlook calendar so it would show up like any other meeting or event would. So a couple more things I want to show everybody, and that is if a customer ever wanted to manage their orders, whether they want to request a change or to repeat them. They're going to come back into the My Account page, and they're just going to click right here where it says Manage Orders. So this is going to pull up a list of every order that a customer has ever placed on this site. Over here on the right, you'll notice a couple different links. This link right here with the 2 pieces of paper, this never goes away off an order. This will allow a customer to repeat an order. When the customer clicks on this link, that will take them back through the 4-step checkout. Can remove or add order, change the quality order, and also change the date. Now this link right here though, the envelope with a piece of paper sticking out of it, this actually goes away 24 hours before a customer's event. So if you went online and tried to request a change 10 hours, let's say, before an event, you can't do it. For something on such short notice, you will have to contact the catering office directly. Now this event is still a few days out, which means I can go ahead and request my change online. When you click on this link, that will take you into the change update request form. So from here, the customer can request to have their order details, delivery or pickup information, event details, or even their payment type changed. If you want to add to an order, like in the case of this order right here, I'm going to request to add some bottled waters. As a customer, when you're all set with the changes you've requested, scroll down and click here where it says Send Change Update Request. And if you guys take a look now, you'll notice the invoice is a little bit different. Now our order is in the purple Change Requested status. And anytime a customer requests a change to an order, the catering team will immediately receive an email notification detailing those changes. You'll also notice this Order Tracking tab. This Order Tracking tab is kind of like the backbone of the CaterTrack system. Anytime a customer goes into an order and requests a change, like I did right here, that information shows up in the Order Tracking tab in yellow. Now, anytime a member of the catering team is able to go into an order and make a change, that information shows up in the Order Tracking tab in gray. The Order Tracking tab looks at the customer side of the invoice as well as the catering team member invoice. So this way, both sides of the transaction, the customer and catering team member, always know if a change has been requested or made to an order. So that is my presentation. As Sarah said, I do have to jump off the call here in just a couple of seconds. Does anybody have any questions about any of the information we just went over?
Things are good.
Everybody's good? Okay, excellent. Well, I'm going to go ahead and download a copy of this recording. Sarah, I'll get this off to you a little bit later today. Sarah, just make sure that if you are going to distribute it, to make sure you download it first.
You got it.
All right, thanks for jumping on the call, but I really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.